What's up, squad? It's your Squid. Only doing a few videos today. Some days I do 6 or 7. I probably don't need to over-explain myself, but yeah, this one's been a multiple requester. People have requested it multiple times. NASCAR unlucky moments. I don't know really what else to say. I presume there's going to be a fair bit of crashes or people just not getting out when they could have or stuff like that. Maybe people dropping a tool or something. I don't know. I did catch up on the Bristol highlights, so don't stress about that. I watched the I was going to do a Bristol reaction to the highlights because I missed the whole race. If you're not a regular subscriber, hit the subscribe button, do me a solid. But yeah, long story short, I missed the whole race because I thought it was going to start later. I just watched a replay of the race earlier today instead of watching highlights as a reaction. Soz about it, but here we are with NASCAR unlucky moments anyway. These guys are my patrons. They've been my patrons for a while, for most of them. They're awesome. You could be awesome too. Check out the links in the description, all of that jazz. You know how YouTube works. Let's get into the video, shall we? Thanks for your patience in between uploads the last few days, guys. My uploading schedule is going to be a bit sporadic moving forward because my kid is due any minute. I'm about to be a biological father. I'm already a stepfather, but yeah, it's a bit different than having a newborn in the house. I might not be able to film when I usually do and all that sort of stuff. Hit subscribe anyway, join the ride with me because it's a fun time, and you know, who knows, I might end up uploading videos at like 3 AM if that's just when he's awake, you know, so we'll see how we go. But NASCAR unlucky moments. As Mike said, I tell you what, I am not unlucky to have discovered this sport. You guys are the best. Thanks for suggesting it all the way back then after the crashes video I watched, because I am slowly becoming NASCAR's biggest fan, I reckon.
Gilliland just wants to make sure that, as Mike said, no mistakes. 1 lap left, the final lap for Todd Gilliland at Texas.
I haven't watched any of the truck series, to be fair.
Early this season while he waited to turn 18, but still expected that maybe he would be able to make it. He's got a problem. I think he's got a problem. Gilliland is going to stop him. It's going to be the 24 of Haley. For the second time in the playoffs, the leaders with a problem. Just like in Canada, Justin Haley's going to benefit and win at Texas.
That's rough.
Unbelievable.
That is rough.
California, the good news for Jimmy Johnson.
Oh, you can't say shit.
Bad news for Denny Hamlin. That's some driving right there.
Oh, wow.
He's got to be driving. I know
out the window.
Yeah, okay. Here's what happens here, and we'll look. Obviously, when he came down,
that's insane. How can he see anything?
I can't believe he's keeping this thing on the racetrack right now.
Neither can I.
Maybe his spotter's talking him around, but he's doing a great job, and he's still carrying some speed, man. That is someone's shoe. And then here comes Dan.
Why is someone's shoe on the track?
And bam, drop kicks it. Danica's radio.
Where should I hit? Okay.
See that? Window gets open because she carried too much speed into the corner. She was able to hold on to the spot though, and it looks like there's no serious damage.
Something's wrong with my steering.
Something's wrong with my steering.
She is becoming preoccupied with things.
Here we go for NASCAR.
That's unfortunate for Danica.
17th annual running.
She's almost in as many of my videos as Kyle Busch, to be fair. I've watched a lot of crash videos though, to also be fair.
Jeff Bird got in the back of Tony Stewart and turned him sideways. Oh, the car's sideways. All the cars are loose down in the corner.
No.
The track is wet. It's
30 to go too. Collected.
All these cars are wrecking because I believe it might be raining down there. And the rain is coming even harder.
Yep, here comes some water.
What a way to start this event. For some drivers,
that car is inverted.
Way to end it. Kelly, what's happening with Denny?
You may have noticed at the end of that pit stop, the crew on the 11 car fixing something or hitting something on the roof of that car. They said the latch for the roof hatch is broken. There's an issue. You can see that little bit of a gap.
Oh, that'd be killing his aerodynamics.
Fly off. No plans though just yet to bring him back down pit road, but you can see that the crew here for the 11 is certainly on standby.
That is huge. Denny Hamlin. The implications of him not advancing out of round number 2. It's somewhat of a complicated system.
What happens? Yeah, why?
You can see it's very important for it to stay attached, but this, we
who has dominated, leading 180 laps this far, has a problem with the right front of his DuPont Chevy. He's hit something hard.
Yes, I think something's hit him hard, Mike, because there's nobody around him. Oh, there's your problem. Here's your problem right here. I think a piece of concrete possibly came up and hit Jeff Gordon's car. So something
in the turn 3.
Something happens right along in there. You see the dust fly up, and you see the pieces flying.
All right.
It's got must have a hole in it right there.
There's a better look.
Boom, right there.
Far out. That's strange. How does the road just break? I mean, I understand it's getting hot and all that, but that's crazy.
And Jerry Nadeau, what a tough break he caught in the Georgia Pacific car. He won. The fastest car in practice was on the pole Thursday night. 10 or 19 cars qualified, and then it rained, it washed it out. They had to go back, revert back to the points, and he goes from first to 39.
Oh, rough, bro. Oh, wow, there's another one with the hood over the windscreen.
Second time we've seen the hood fly off of the 11.
Oh, it's Hamlin again.
It looks as though the hood pins have been knocked out. It wasn't just that the pins were put on. It looks as though he may have hit someone and knocked those pins out of the front of that car.
And he's able to continue on because he can see through.
Does he practice like that?
Where the flap opens in case the car spins, it keeps it on the ground. That's directly in front of him. So that's blown up, and he's actually looking.
Well, he's had enough practice, evidently.
And if they get side by side, can Mitchell close in quickly and make it a three-way race? Absolutely. And is Johnson going to have to get right to the bumper to really loosen his ass up to make that mistake?
Keep on the track, boys. Keep on the track. Oh, gets the inside lane. Squishes in. No.
He's not going to give it up easily, though. I don't think he can do anything about it now.
Yeah, no. He's well and truly gone now. He's not giving it up easily.
Yeah, there was about a half a second difference last night from the 48 car.
Oh, no.
Other Hendrick Motorsports cars with engine troubles earlier today, inside of 6 laps to go.
That's unfortunate with 6 to go. That's nothing.
Motor laying down, and they radioed back as if they weren't sure if he was kidding or not. He's not.
And there it goes. Might bring a caution now.
Stay on the bottom. That's it, it's dead.
You can see the water coming out of the exhaust pipe.
That sucks.
Yeah, I think something's wrong with Jeff Gordon. He was racing with Tony Stewart. I don't know if they did make some contact, and I don't know if it's affected Gordon's tire or something. Man, what are they saying down there?
Cars are pointier in this day and age. We're like, not now today, when we're looking now.
Robbie Loomis felt like DW Steve Letarte, the car chief, has a pair of binoculars. He's trying to get a look at the front valence. Now, Robbie Loomis felt like they might have some kind of damage to the valence. Loomis now getting off the pit box to take a look as
rough.
well, talking to a NASCAR official.
What is that?
I think that's the racetrack has come up, and a piece of the track is
Again, a piece of the track.
It's like what happened to him at Martinsville last year. Look at that.
When you're on old tires, and then if you don't change the tires, the danger of picking up something right here. This is where all the garbage and the dirt.
Yeah, he's just gone.
Pistons off of Jamie McMurray's engine. Laying down there. And it was just the gas that go. He leaves pit road, he runs up on the air, and instantly it comes apart. So it went or left his pit stall there.
Kansas Clint Boyer.
That's really unfortunate. All of these ones are.
This race, party like the one for a while. I just saw some smoke out of that 15 right there. Maybe Clint did know what he was talking about. Right
there it goes.
Hold on. Caution is out. Wow. Oh, that's too bad. He was running fast, some of the fastest laps on the racetrack right until the end. Leading the race. Well, he felt something. He knew something. Sure did, yeah.
It's always the way. The driver will go, oh,
Back live in Michigan under
and then it'll either be or it won't.
Today, the reason Casey Kane, the race leader, who had a 3.6-second advantage in the wall off of turn 2.
Casey Kane, I have a Die-cast to him as well. Oh, just went bang, straight up and under. And into the wall.
Not the worst place too, right as you loaded up one into turn one.
That's unfortunate, bro.
Casey would be one of those guys that's running the high line. He would have been about 2 foot off the wall because that's where he runs. But the groove has yet to move. Still the same place. Bad luck for Casey.
Vickers wants to go. He's getting a little wider.
There he goes.
Yep, and now he gets. Oh no! Had nothing to do with him. Third had a crack at second, and they just took out first at the same time.
Leaders had already taken the white flag.
Remember,
On the last lap, too.
Here, and right at the end of the outside wall.
Oh, that's rough.
Where the double red lines are, and it looks like that's when he jumped. But he got such a good restart. And Bobby Hamilton looked like he was a little slow on the takeoff, and that may be the difference.
Probably need to watch this truck series, don't I?
Hey, he jumped the restart.
Yep, and it's just like football. There's bad calls here and there, and that seemed like a bad call.
We'll put 2 rounds of wedge into the right side, and
Oh, he's taken off with the fuel.
And just as you think it couldn't get any worse, he will have to come back in and assess that penalty.
David Reagan hasn't won.
You'd be annoyed as a driver in that instance,
Is there?
I reckon.
Tony Stewart has never won at Talladega in a NASCAR.
Oh, don't say that, you
Do a
bastard.
lot of blocking right here. They've got to run on him. Got to run.
Here they come.
I can't go down there and do that, though.
Actually, I think it's legal on the last lap.
He might have got it right there.
I think it's legal on the last lap.
Here's the replay again. Watch a 0-1.
And he got forced down.
He got forced down there, he did.
Forced him down a little bit. Well, yeah, if you're going to consider that he only... Yeah.
They are saying Tony Stewart has won the race. Tony
Oh,
Stewart is the official.
that's, I don't know how I feel about that.
They would not allow that pass below the yellow line.
That's the only way that can be. You can't race one way for 187 laps and change it on the last lap. How about the
That's rough though, like that's...
Look at here.
What was he supposed to do? Just let himself get wrecked?
Up in front of the windshield. Running second. Running in the second spot. And he was fourth in points.
The hood blew up, guys. Can you see? Keep coming inside, outside.
He may be able to see, but you can see he can't see, but he's got to come to pit road here.
Yeah.
Rip the damn thing off.
There goes Kyle Busch.
Rip the damn thing off, he says.
If he can make that work down on the inside, he's trying to make this pass, and I think it's going to happen.
Oh, no it's not, son.
Up across the racetrack and contact with the...
Oh, and then the clip at the end there as well, that's unfortunate.
That's Jason White. Oh, good. Wow.
And hard lick right there. That's your points leader, folks, here for the NASCAR Nationwide Series, and he could be done for the night.
Kyle chooses to talk about this. He's not going to have very good things to say. You can see he's taking the lead right here. Here comes the 7 car.
the
Chase Elton
7
right
just...
down in front. It's gone from the outside.
So these guys have history, evidently.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. out front. Can he make it? White flag. Next flag.
1 lap to go.
Hamlin trying to close. Track's clear. We're good to go. Harvick third. Reagan fourth. Logano.
Don't lose it.
What a top
Oh, I thought he was a bit loose there.
to the Coca-Cola 600. And Dale Jr. is scooting away. Oh, he's slowing, isn't he? 150,000 people on their...
Oh, he's running out of fuel.
He's out of fuel. He's out of gas.
Out of gas on the last corner.
Turn 4 does not get to the flag.
You'd be unhappy, wouldn't ya? That'd kill ya.
He come from?
That'd kill ya.
Golly gee. Never. No, I am. Once again, never.
That's a good time for that to end. Actually, when I was younger in Australia, the one time, well, actually, I've had 2 times I have been in a car as it ran out of fuel. Just dies. The steering gets harder. It's just like, first time it ever happened though, right? I knew I was going to run out. I was on my way to the petrol station. It ran out as I was pulling up to the station, and I literally turned it, got the thing, and I only had to push it like maybe 5-10 yards to get to the Bowser, and I could just fill up the tank. You know, it was absolutely amazing, brilliant timing. The second time, I was in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and I had to wait like 3 hours for my old man to drive me like a jerry can of fuel to then follow me to the nearest petrol station to make sure I got there and all that. But yeah, no, that was cool. I enjoyed that. I'm going to film a couple more things. These guys are my patrons. They're awesome, as always. Don't stress. I do read all of the comments. I reply to the ones, most of the ones anyway, that are in there that deem a reply. Like, if you're just saying nice vid, generally I'll like it, but I might not comment. But you know what? You know how it is. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do what you're supposed to do in YouTube land. If this is the first time you've just stumbled across me, don't just judge me based off today. I might be having an off day. Have a poke around the other playlists, decide if you like me based off a couple of videos, and then yeah, hopefully hit subscribe, join the ride. That'd be sick. I'm going to keep filming. I'll see you guys when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks for watching.